Hi everybody, this is Barry for Knitting for Love, and today's video is a review video because I'm working on my sock videos, and I'm using a new needle. I bought them last summer, and they're expensive, but not expensive. It's $25 for the set, and they're called Addi Flexi flips, and as you can tell, they do bend very easily. Their size is gauged, well, I can't read it, but it's imprinted in the plastic here. These are a size 3 knitting needles made by them, and they're very nice to feel. For me personally, they're very difficult to work with. And I will explain. I'm making this sock video, and I'm also working on my next book, which I finally decided what the theme of the book was going to be, and it's going to be socks. So the whole book will be complete socks. Excuse me. And as I was knitting with these for the past week, I'm making a sock, as you can see. They have the ease of the slip, so I can knit off very fast, as metal has a tendency to do, versus bamboo. But however, they do flex a lot, and I am very uncomfortable with that because they get in the way. They're so close together, knitting like this, that when you bring in that third needle and you start to knit, it's very uncomfortable because these will just kind of bend on their own whichever way they want to go, and they get in the way a lot. So I'm probably not going to finish this sock using them because I'm actually working on another video right now showing you how I knit. The current pair of socks that I'm working on is a step-by-step video on how to make these socks. And I'm using a 9-inch circular needle made by Clover. And once I found knitting with the circular needle, I can't go back to any other method. I mean, double points, okay, but that's only if my circular needle is on a project at the time. Now, if you are comfortable with these, that's great. I'm just not, and $25, okay, whatever. I'm just not happy with them, and I can't figure out how to hold them to the point where they'll be comfortable for me without these two getting in the way constantly. I do work. If you're a beginner, I do not suggest these. If you're more experienced and you want to try something new, go for it. $25, Addi makes them. Again, they have a really nice feel, and the two sides of the needles are different sizes by about a certain half a percentage, so it's like a half a size difference between the two. So if this is a 3, then this is a 2.75, and I again, that's very different, and you could tell it's very different if you look at them. One has a very longer point at the end, and the other one's a little bit more blunt. I'm not comfortable with them, and I'm probably not going to finish this sock using them. If you are a beginner and you want to try double pointed needles, I suggest getting bamboo because they don't slide as much. If you already use bamboo but don't want to use metal, aluminum, there is a metal needle out there. They're gray in color and they're coated with something. So these don't slide as much as an aluminum needle does. And this is for more experienced people because aluminum, they will fall off. Or if you're like me and you just stick your work in your pocketbook on the way to work, when you go to pull out your project, these will have a tendency to slip off and into your bag somewhere, or you might pick it up and accidentally pick up the wrong needle and it slide. The bamboo won't do that. They'll stay where they are placed. This one's up next as far as texture and holding and gripping the yarn, to make sure that it doesn't slide as easily. Now this is super slippery for the metal. So that is this video for now. And my camera is constantly shaking. That is annoying. So, you know, happy knitting. Look forward to releasing my step-by-step toe-up sock needle in circular, using circular needles, which is going to be my next video up because I'm almost actually finished it. So it'll be another few days before that video is released, and hopefully you'll pick up knitting socks with the circular needle. And the circular needle can be done with even beginners who's never knitted on the DPN. So if you want to knit along with the next video that I will have posted, order them online. This is a Clover brand. I'm pretty sure others people make this brand. I think Addi makes a 9-inch circular also like this with the metal tip. So if you're a little bit more experienced and you want that's the glide, especially if you're a tight knitter. I'm pretty good gauge in my knitting, so I'm pretty I gotta reposition the camera and pick up a 9-inch circular needle in this size. The yarn that I use for my socks is called Core Socks by Patterns, and it's a nice blend of yarn. It is not acrylic, so you can pick this up at Joann's, Michael's, order it online. It is a 75% washed wool and 25% nylon. So this is not acrylic. It is very soft to the touch, and they make socks feel very comfortable. And again, you can wash and dry these socks. I have some that I've already made from them, and it's just a great yarn for socks. So see you then. So get yourself a nice ball of yarn, get your 9-inch circular needles. This is a size 3, and it goes perfectly. As you can tell, the gauge is pretty neat, and you know, knit along with me and let me know what you think. Happy knitting. Bye now.